Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And he's had a hit! Ouattara chasing after it. That's a throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Knocks it into space. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Drives it in. Bruno claims it without any fuss. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's straight offside. Nicely spread. Back to the keeper it goes. Tacho gets across to intercept that. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Smith Rowe, has all the ingredients to make a great number 10, Peter. He's excellent both on and off the ball. Those half-turns, the quick 1-2s, they're a speciality. Something...
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Nant, already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances.
It looked avoidable and unnecessary, but it makes you think that he was trying to intimidate.
Changement. Le numéro 24.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Smith Rowe. Konsa.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's been played through. Can he finish? Goal! Nant! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Bенfika are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That's been slipped through. He's on face-to-face. Simeone! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Simeone deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And here's Fofana. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Nicely watched. Shot, surely! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Zaccagni. That's a little off target.
Ouattara really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Di Maria gets into a good position. That has been slung wide. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Di Maria. Good running, strong and purposeful. Lovely pass. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Shoots! Really well taken goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Nant are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Played out wide. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Di Maria tries making a foray down the right. Nant are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Zaccagni. And he was quick to react. Thierry Correa. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Played out to the right. He's found a way through. Simeone receives. Big chance! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross needs to be good. And he was alert to it. Nant heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Coop minus. Can he get it through? Driving forward. Now it's Simeone. And it's Smith Rowe. And that is expertly dealt with. Zaccagni. Now it's Simeone. Played out towards the right wing.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Simeone picked out, and the shot! Fofana. Yilmaz. Fofana. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's burst through! Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now it's Simeone. Now it's Di Maria. Konsa.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Di Maria. Di Maria hurtling. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. Some first-half thoughts?
Nant have done well to this point. At times I find myself struggling to work out just who's down to 10. That's testament to how adaptable they've been. I think if they can keep playing like this, Peter, they might just hold out.
Nant will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. And we are back on the way. Shot at goal! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Fofana. Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Some resolute defending there. Looking to play him in. Now it's Ferran Torres. And that's a good ball. Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Le numéro 11.
So is this the start of a comeback? He's had it taken off him. Smith Rowe tries to play it through. Oh, it's a great ball here. Goes for a shot! Sticks it away! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Le numéro 20.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Acuna, spread out to the left. Canyu.
51 577.
Ball is over the line. Zubeldia. Nant perhaps contemplating their next change here. Out to the right. Now it's Ouattara.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Attention, changement.
Koopmeiners is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the...
Oh, smashing header! He scored! Benfica are back in business! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
This has become one superb game of football.
and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you,
It's a mighty effort! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Threads one in. Now it's Ouattara. Fired deep towards the back post. Koopmeiners. And Kyle Walker. Great vision. He is through here.
Such good technique.
Di Maria proves... Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind.
Changement.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Borja. He's through now, is he? And the finish! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
Looking for the run, and the shot, and a chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Half an hour gone in the second half. Koopmeiners. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Borja. He's looking wide. He's a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through. Now there's a fine ball. Benfica have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Chance to shoot! Goal! Benfica! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Up he goes! And that would have been game, set and match.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Acuna. Nant are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Ball driven towards the far post.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
That has not gone well. Nicked it back promptly. It's a promising position. Oh, super ball. Oh, shooting chance! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Il y aura 6 minutes de temps additionnel.
Acuna. And he goes cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
To Walker. And that pass just didn't quite work. So what can they make of this? Recalo. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Koopmeiners. He's shifting through the gears here. And that is that. Nant pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Nant really did suffer for their lack of numbers here.
They were just ground down by the numerical disadvantage. Ultimately, it required that bit more than they could combat from an opposition set on taking their opportunity.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I would have to say Victor Osimhen.
And Shevchenko! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. De Ligt has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Quality ball. Cafu chooses to go cross-field. Now it's Ronaldinho. Schneider. And it's Rivaldo. Out to the left it goes. Rivaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that looks a decent ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Osimhen. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Ronaldinho. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. He's a sharp little ball here. Figo. Picked out brilliantly. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's White. Now it's come to nothing. Guti. Schneider. Cafu. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Ferdinand deals with that comfortably. Now it's Olise. Aimed beyond the defence. Osimhen! Great effort, but no way through. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, this looks sharp. Guti. Schneider. Looking for the run.
Turkey really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And the long ball is ridiculed somewhat, but long passing will always have a respect, particularly if it picks out the movement up front, of course.
Neymar. Little pass back. And they're on him in a flash. Now it's Shevchenko. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely weighted ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Turkey clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. He's in plenty of space here. Osimhen is onto this. Ronaldinho. It's Schneider. Oh, can he get onto this? Cafu.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And this is Shevchenko. And that has put paid to that. Knocks it into space.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Osimhen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Shot at goal! No mistake! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Turkey grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's gone for goal! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Turkey have the chance to go the other way. Xavi Alonso. Great vision. Figo. And it's Hernandez.
There will be 1 minute added
Ronaldinho
time.
might just make this. Hernandez. And the first 45 minutes are up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And the game has already resumed here. And it's Rivaldo. Rivaldo, good chance here! He's beaten the keeper, they've scored!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always...
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. And he scores! Back in business! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
This looks promising. Osimhen gets through on his own. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Neymar tries to play it through. Figo. Rivaldo. Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Sneijder. Spread it left.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ferdinand attempts a clearance. Played out to the left flank.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that's gone loose. Sneijder. Oh, what a ball! Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He's tried one! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Olise, given the lift of his goal. Marquinhos. slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Short changes him with that pass. And he's in on goal! Big chance! Nant just about regathering themselves, trying to get back into shape. Ronaldinho. That's very neat. And he's managed to get free. And it's Snyder. Shot could be on. It's Rivaldo! Goal! Nant! And they get themselves in front! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Nant get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Substitution for Turkey, number 17, Neymar. Coming on
sends it crossfield. Now he's off and running.
Number 20, Danielson. Substitution in progress.
Now it's Romario. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. Danielson going face-to-face with his great rival.
Turkey really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Olise. Now, can they get him away? Oh, no joy this time. Now that's well seen too. And it's Totti. Hernandez spots it and intercepts. Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rijkaard. Alonso. And here's Osimhen.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pass somewhat off target.
Nant really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And it's White. White tries across. Totti, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
I think we're just about done here. Olise.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That has ended up in no man's land. Hernandez. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Well, that's a good run down the left. Now it's Ferran Torres. Delivers the ball. It is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, super ball. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment.
Making their way home on public transportation
Any
today,
reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Nant truly can look back on a job well done. Having gone ahead with that first attempt on goal, you could tell it really deflated the opposition, and that allowed them to impose themselves for the rest of the game.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.